Odd Noble.
Welcome
said,
aboard, Odd.
Welcome. Odd Noble. Said. Back.
Yeah, the system resources are a lot happier without the camera preloaded. And something about removing the camera from the system was preventing me from getting back into the game. So, I'm much better off doing that the way I did. I'm just doing my advertising. It's a little slower because I have to edit some of my advertisements because I can't repost
Girl
all of them.
145.
VG!
Said, hello RP, happy Friday.
Happy
Vault Girl
Friday.
145.
How are you today?
Said, hey Odd.
I hope you're well today, VG. A couple of the people who let me advertise on their rather large Discord channels have slow mode on. So the only way I can change and let them know the real screen address is by editing. So I do have to...
Vault Girl 145. Said, other than dodging the heat, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, tell me about
said,
it. I got
think waving, VG.
I got lucky today. We got a cool night last night, but that's not gonna be the norm for the rest of the year. We had a rainstorm that took out some of our heat yesterday. And that was a nice change. Woke up this morning for my normal plasma donation, and I was like, oh, that's nice and comfortable. But now that definitely not gonna be the norm.
Curse you.
Why did you just run up and curse the wall?
Ah, a face I never mind seeing. It is always a pleasure.
I am leaving the area. Alright, we've already scanned all those. I'm not mistaken, this farm over here is my delivery point. Nuts. It's not. I think the farm up here is delivery point. Okay. I wish they had a quicker way out of that map. Probably hold B down would get me out quicker.
Odd Noble said, FYI, your screen still says starting soon.
Thank you, Odd. Someday I'll be a real streamer.
Odd Noble said, LOL.
Alright now, calm down over here. I want to definitely save frequently. Because these things, I think, are what ended up pushing me into the crash yesterday, these fights.
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.
Whoa! Don't get out while we're in the air. Which button makes me go faster? I inadvertently found the go up in the air button. I want to find the go fast button. Alright. That's it.
Considerable effort went into making at least some portion of this water sanitary.
Don't know how much I would trust any portion of this water.
You can't get in there, not unless you have a card. So, you're trying to get in there? You're not the first person to come here recently, you know? Anasko Varun himself was here. I saw him, but he didn't talk to me. And there were too many other people around him. They all looked really serious. That doesn't sound right. Why would it have anything to do with that? I didn't even see all that much anyway. But I did see them go in. They had cards that let them open the door. I found one after they'd left. I thought about using it, but I didn't want to get in trouble. Kavil said I should give it to him for safekeeping. So I did. Maybe he'll let you have it. He's really friendly. I'm sure he'll help.
Alright, so now I have to go find Kabil, who's over that way. Kabil will definitely give me the card.
The film is different from what I remember as a child.
Yeah, I don't think I would be drinking any water here.
It would seem the farm has fallen on hard times. It is so empty.
Time to wake up, Kabil.
I would ask for news of the city, but I think I prefer not to know. No offense, but it's not your property.
The ownership of the card is far less important than its use.
Be that as it may, I feel it should be turned over to the proper authorities.
You know that all must serve Kavil. Right now, handing over that key card. That is how you best serve the Great Serpent.
I only wish to serve, I swear. You are right, though. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I am not sure I have liked anywhere, to be honest. The work is predictable, not too taxing, and Gamerel lets me get away with less than others might. I could do worse. The aches and pains of old age would follow me no matter where I go. And if I could just get a good night's
It looks like you get a lot of sun.
It is quite acceptable. Goodness, no. Not a decent night's sleep in years, at least that I can recall. The aforementioned aches and pains at first, but over time I find my dreams drift towards something dark. The product of an anxious mind with too many years. Think nothing of it. Why would you care about the meaningless dreams of an old man? And are you one of them? I have this dream where I am a ghost, haunting long-abandoned halls. There are others, and we are trapped for eternity, doomed to roam this corner of the world of the living. I fear I shall never see the Great Serpent. Perhaps it simply means I worry I have not done enough with my life. Perhaps I'm not getting enough vitamins. In comparison to some, hardly any time at all. I stumbled upon this place a few years back, and they were so desperate for help. I offered my services, they accepted, and here we are.
Okay.
I suspect, given my age, that my story will likely end here. At least, until the Great Serpent decides what to do with me after.
I didn't even have to make Kavil give me the card. I like that. I like when it works out for the best. And once again, save, save, save. I think once we're inside, we'll be using a little bit less of the CPU. I'll have a little less to worry about once we're loaded in. Hey, Kerzo, welcome aboard.
Kerzo said, "Hi, how are you doing?"
Maybe I'm mistaken, because I'm still using a lot of CPU in here. I can't complain, Kerzo. There's no people in here. Looks like we're still moving down, so...
Whoever laid claim to this place seems to be long gone.
Odd Noble said. Hand pink waving, Kerzo. Kerzo said. Hi Noble.
Mm. "12 health for 5 seconds. That doesn't really go for a long time. I want something that's going to... "18 health a second for 8 minutes. See? That's the kind of thing that you eat when you're going into combat. This is going to give me 12 health a second for 5 seconds. It's not even going to dent my health. Alright, give me one of the rhubarbs. We're not going through that, so... which clearly means we're going down. Something down there. Don't stay in the corrosive water. And the question is, how do we get through where we're going? I'm not seeing a way through over there. Ah, there it is. Sith scrubs. It's a unique outfit I haven't seen before. Still nothing
Fighting alongside
alive?
you is never dull.
Oh, I know it's never dull. Now, this is going to be a challenge. Want to go that way, but it looks like that's the way we're gonna have to go. Well, no, it looks like we might be able to go this way to get over there.
There must be some mechanism for draining the floodwaters.
You think? Yeah, don't hit your head on the damn thing. I can't get up there. Alright, this was how I can get up there. An advanced safe. The bane of my existence, lockpicking in this game. Alright. Let's save. Let's try some lockpicking. This can go either here or here. This can go here. So if this goes here, does this still go here? No. Yeah, it might. No. No, it doesn't. Let's see what else we have. Now this and this. Yes. That makes much more sense. Then this and this.
I'm impressed.
It's a good looking gun.
I could not accomplish that.
You could not accomplish that? Critical fault in power grid 3C, vortex power modulator unresponsive. Repair or disable this unit to bypass grid and re-enable pumps. Repair or disable this unit. So vortex power modulator. Ah, it's right outside here. Okay. She uses her jetpack way more than she needs to. I don't use mine nearly enough. But now I need to find a way up to that vortex modulator. Looks like it's over. If I do this right, I can jump straight over to here. Damn it. I thought I could stand on the pipe below it, but I can't. Okay, so now
warning. Power fluctuations detected. Rerouting to compensate. Drainage pump control bypassed.
I should be able to. Go straight across. Right. My jump was so poorly timed. I have to assume that they came through this way at some point. In order to open that, there's got to be a terminal or something, right? Not doing bad finding the path through.
Things I would do if I had power like that.
You are not welcome here. You will leave immediately.
No,
This is your only warning.
no, I'm not gonna leave.
not care what you think you need. Jinan Baron himself charged us with the protection of this facility. It was his last order, and it will be carried out. Yes, I know this Nazco. He visited, reinforced his grandfather's order. The work done here must be safeguarded, protected, never permitted to leave. None but the Speaker may decide otherwise. And you are not the Speaker.
Junker's attire is pretty cool looking, huh? Guess I'm gonna have to read that the old-fashioned way.
Bully Doomslayer said, "Is the game out?"
Welcome aboard, Bully Doomslayer.
Yes? I can see it. You know me.
Star Wars Genesis has been out for a long time now.
For the great serpent.
It's,
Yes, Speaker. We know.
I think this is the 6th revision.
Served.
And your service is commended. Are you all that remain of this place?
Jinan Baron himself bade us guard these halls for all time. Others left. We remain.
Very well. You, get to work.
Yes, of course, sir. At once. You heard the speaker. Every
Julie
terminal, every data log,
said,
every cable...
Julie!
Hi Rob and everyone, happy Friday.
Full report within the hour.
For those of you who aren't real familiar, this is the blaster that Cassian Andor carries in Rogue One and reconfigures from a blaster to a carbine into a sniper rifle.
Odd Noble said, hand pink waving, Julie.
How you doing, love?
Julie said, hand pink waving, hi Odd.
You might wish to lighten your load. One is less likely to survive an ambush when one is weighed down with whatever all that is. I have never been one to shy away from shouldering my share of a heavy load.
No, you're gonna
Julie
shoulder my share of a heavy
said,
load.
Doing good, thanks Rob. How about yourself?
I can't complain. I keep waking up breathing. I picked that up because I was low on ammo for my repeater. That uses the same ammo as something else I'm using. What is it? Is that... This is 2.5. That's 3.5. That's 6. That's 4. What is it?
Julie said, that's good enough, Rob.
This is heavy blaster though. I'm gonna go ahead and give her the Peacekeeper. I have ammo for everything I'm carrying right now, so let's stick with that. Not only weighs 1, but it's 1 less I'm not going to be wearing that right now, so...
I appreciate our little discussions, you know.
And since we just got threatened by that phantom, we should expect to be fired on pretty soon. We want to keep our eyes open for more of those.
You were warned. You did not listen. Then you have forfeit your life. The Speaker's orders will be carried out. You must die.
If it helps, I can pretend I did not see that.
Alright, I defeated the phantom. When all I really wanted to do was take a look in this box. Alright, that does fit there. But that doesn't fit there. It would fit there. But there's no way to make this fit otherwise. So let's do this. This. And this. Then this has to go in here somewhere. Right? Alright. Ammo. And another one of these West Stars. Persuasion, minus recovery, and plus 120 damage resistance. Fermented goat milk. Apparently it's sellable. If nothing else, right? Credits. This is going to be tougher, in theory. Okay, that takes that first one out of play, though. I do that, that worked. There's way too much stuff in here to... Sith guard uniform. Looks like the security uniforms from Starfield. Hippolyta. Plus 20 persuasion chance. So take that before you're going to try and talk somebody into something. If you know you're going to be persuading somebody, take that first. I know I need adhesive to make more mannequins. Alright, I'm going to go to first person mode here. It's easier for me to see. I've already got smuggler's armor, so not that enticing for me. Invisible advanced mining gear. Advanced mining helmet. I think this is a superior Death Watch JT-12 skip pack. It's not better than mine, but at 100,000 credits of value, I am taking it.
Let us hope whatever experiments were going on here are not running loose.
The brilliant Janan's exalted speaker for the Great Serpent has once again imparted his wisdom and counsel to further guide the bright future of House Sith, having relayed knowledge of the vortex, the space between universes. Speaker Sith has instilled within the workers of this facility a burning desire to achieve new milestones in science and has given new purposes to the goals of harnessing the great power in the name of the Great Serpent and House Sith. Work begins at once to discern the nature of this energy and how to use it to bring glory to the House Sith and deliver victory in the Serpent's crusade. So we have to find our way down into there. There's a chest over here that I didn't open. There's a button over here I didn't push. That looks like a key card, doesn't it? A purple Sith suit. It's purple. I gotta push the button. Why didn't it do anything? Because I don't know the code, right? Current goal of moving large objects has repeatedly proven too difficult. Properly controlling wattage has been impossible. Last test sent a container through the wall. High Council has already been apprised of the development and refused to allow outside personnel to enter the facility. We have to fix this ourselves. Efforts should instead refocus to an area in which we have already demonstrated some success. Continue to work with smaller objects, but of increasing complexity, more varied properties. Attempt to transfer a key card is the stored data retained after the processor loss. It is crucial to correct wattage set before performing any experiment until the next phase of the larger project is complete. We're relying on energy that can be acquired directly from the dam. This energy has been shown to vary on external power. Particular caution when the hydroelectrics are low or restricted. During these periods, the value must be increased by 100 to compensate. Failure to comply could result in damage to equipment or bodily harm. Solid iron, power level 221, pen 124, notebook, keycard 235. Okay, evidently we do not have power over here, though. So how do I get power over there? Almost certainly. Something I didn't do right.
Remote lab facilities are sometimes set up to engage in activities that are dangerous.
Increase by 100 to compensate.
Illegal, or both.
Because I read the note and didn't comply.
Odd Noble said, "Woohoo! Just placed my order for a HNKSP 5K partying face. I'm stoked AF."
Nice. You did not need your jetpack to do that, Anj. A teal Sith suit with scarf. I don't think I need one in every color. Definitely want the ammo.
You think you would be rid of me so easily? The arrogance!
It would seem this will be more challenging than we anticipated.
The work done here has tied us to this place for all time. That is why we have agreed to guard it.
Sister, have you not finished this game? You should have heeded Karita's words in the beginning, little one. This is no place for you.
It would also seem that I spoke too soon.
The outcome has not changed, Vedrasia. We are still in control here. Your resistance does not change my orders. They will be followed. Do you even understand why you are here? What it is you are looking for? This seems a fool's errand. So, you do know something about this place. It does not matter. The interlocks are not yours. They belong here with us. And they will stay here. You should have left when you had the chance.
I heard something.
You just heard it?
Never grow tired of seeing. Can I? God.
Come on, where do you want to play ball? Did I get her? I think I got her. I'll definitely take the cred sticks. Because they don't need them. They're never leaving here. They're not going to go gamble or anything. Alright, I need to get rid of some saves. I really need to log in when I'm not playing and get rid of some of the other character saves I have. Let me see if there's any logs. Anything that I'm missing. I don't want to miss any story,
Odd
you know?
Noble said, is there different ammo
Extra
types in
ammunition
this
is
game?
always welcome.
Yes.
Like armor-piercing blaster bolts, or
what-
hollow point LOL.
You modify the gun to have different characteristics like that, Odd. Look at that. I already have one of those, but that's just beautiful, isn't it? That's kind of interesting. I think I'll take that.
And you are sure?
Odd Noble
We need the
said,
object itself.
that's
Yes,
cool.
These vortex interlocks are complicated devices. We could recreate them from schematics we have recovered, but that would take time.
My brothers and sisters and I, we are bound to the pods. The pods are powered by the interlocks. We move them and you kill us.
Yes, I understand. But you are sworn to serve, are you not?
We are, Speaker. All must serve.
Then what better service than to facilitate contact with the Great Serpent himself? Your sacrifice will bring about a new era for House Faroon.
As the Great Serpent wills.
We will begin extraction at once. Then we should have everything we need to upgrade the equipment at the Citadel.
The most gracious and grand Speaker Jinan continues to place his trust in the facility and this team that we can and will deliver critical updates in technology. The work done here will lead House Sith to an enduring victory over the brutes of so-called settled systems and pave the way to the Great Serpent's glorious return. Application of the fascinating vortex energy so generously bestowed upon us by our leader continues apace. Speaker's dream of a grand army that no force could hope to stand against will become a reality, and that reality begins here and now. Alright, before I read the research logs, I am going to take a quick bathroom break. I encourage everybody to go refresh your drink, grab a snack, take a bathroom break of your own. I will be less than 5 minutes. Help if I unmuted. I am back.
Glandry Mage said, "Hello RP and all in chat."
Hello, Mage. Welcome aboard. Okay, awareness of and intelligence are unaffected regardless of the number of experiments performed. There's no degradation in ability. Additional efforts to increase transference range have been unsuccessful. The vortex interlocks were key to enabling site-to-site transference in the first place, but appear to remain essential. Even if increasing the range is out of our grasp for now, developing the vortex interlock has been crucial in advancing the technology. Subjects have been reporting dreams that suggest some sort of extra spatial ability, frequent mentions of events occurring outside the facility they could otherwise have no knowledge of. Catalog
Julie
all instances.
said, "Hi Mage."
Divert power.
I do not wish to judge, but I doubt you truly need to be carrying all of that.
You know, you're probably right. Let me give you some more stuff to carry.
I'm glad to see you. Did you need me to carry something for you?
You pegged it. No, I'm gonna keep carrying that. You're gonna carry that. 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 But you know what? I am going to take back the zealot suit. Because I might want to wear that when we get back to the place. But I have noticed I'm carrying a lot of food. And food is kind of heavy. You can carry the liquor. Generally speaking, I don't need to drink liquor. I might pop a beer in combat. It's actually really useful. Like a half-pound bottle of goat milk, not going to be really useful in combat. Here, take a half-pound of pizza, some eggnog, some seaweed wine, whatever that is. Oh, this stuff's heavy. I don't even know what to do with this.
Truff Flat said, "Yo RP brother."
True! Welcome aboard, brother. Well, now I know what it does on its own. But it's heavy as hell. Here, you carry that. Yeah, you take that too. I'm not going to carry the beer if it's half a pound. That gives me 30 pounds to work with.
I am here if you need me.
Julie said, "Hi True."
And of course, right after
Truff Flat
giving her
said,
all that,
"Hey Julie."
you get a battle stim. A positron battery, don't need that. That would be 6 pounds of silver. Only worth 1,000 credits. I'm gonna pass. Alright, let's see what we got here. Chocolate Labs, that's 6 health a second for 5 minutes. That's actually pretty good to rebuild your health over time. So I'm gonna take that. 3 health for 5 minutes. That's low for me at my level. Scoundrel goggles. Scoundrel outfit. Ah, that's a taker. I already have the Sub-Zero mining outfit. I don't need.
You have the interlock speaker, and the sum total of the data gathered is on the slates in your possession.
Well, then I have all I came for. It is time to leave. You, Phantom. One final order awaits you.
We exist to serve, Speaker.
I know you do. My grandfather insisted this place remain secret. Known only to him. Known only to the Speaker. No one else.
As the Speaker wills it.
Sir, please. Have we not done all that was asked? Oh, you and your team have served well. But your service to me is at an end. Now you shall serve the Great Serpent directly.
Per immediate order of Speaker Jinan, all managing personnel have been reassigned from this facility. A transition team has been appointed to oversee the immediate cessation of work. No information or materials are to leave this facility under any circumstance. All current workers will be informed of their last day on site and will be searched to ensure no unauthorized information exits the facility. Test subjects have been directed by Jinan himself to maintain watch over this facility after personnel departure. All workers should be advised that any attempt to re-enter beyond the date that operations are discontinued will be fatal. Jinan and the High Council remain grateful for the work done here. All must serve. Another bottle of seaweed wine. Alright, so I see where I'm supposed to go. And now I see how I'm supposed to get there.
Odd Noble said, hand pink waving, mage, true. Truff Flat said, hey Odd.
Something tells me I'm gonna fight in this.
Do you not grow weary of this? I assure you, it will not end. You are the one with the power to change this, either by turning around or dying.
This is turning into a most exhilarating exercise.
All this noise over one little trespasser. Let us be done with this already.
The experiments here have ensured our resilience. We endure because it has been ordered of us. House Baroon's return to greatness begins with the work done here. And until that time comes, we will keep it safe. They are not yours to have.
Like this. Your aid is much appreciated. Strength.
Alright, I am getting tired of this.
Take your best shot.
Alright. Food. Stem. Could use a grenade. I have no throwables. That blows. Where are you hiding now? I'm at the part of the mission where it says what? Divert power to the interlock console.
Power grid destabilized. Containment fields failing. Backup systems risk overload. Consider manual shutdown at the earliest convenience.
Don't touch those things.
You utter fool! Do you have any idea what you have done? Those interlocks power our bonds. You have killed Vedrasa. What is more, you have disrupted the flow of power within the dam. You are one step from dooming those farmers on the surface. All right, hero. You have proven yourself a commendable opponent. But now, you have a choice to make. If you can remove the remaining interlock, you will have bested us. But you will ruin the lives of those above us. Or we can continue this contest of wills and see which of us is stronger. The choice is yours.
I only need one interlock.
But we do. My dedication to the Great Serpent demands my obedience to his speaker's orders.
And we save. I guess that floor is inaccessible. I can disconnect her. That would kill her. And kill everybody upstairs. How do I leave without killing everybody? I don't want to kill everybody.
We should exercise caution. Things in here may not react well to bullets.
Yeah, I get you. Come on. Give me a way out. That's not the way I want to leave. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. I want out of here without killing her. Because I have the choice of exiting the dam. I do not want to kill her. But you gotta help me out here, game. There's gotta be a path out if I have the choice of exiting the dam. Where's the path out? I believe I came in through there. God, this game is such an asshole sometimes. How do I get out of here without killing everybody? Where's the exit? Come on. You made one, I know you did. Not through here. Right? No, of course not. Nope. And the game is literally like saying, okay, all you got as a choice is kill her. Oh, she just hit her head on the dangerous stuff. I don't see a door that I can jetpack to or anything up there. Come on, game. You give me an option that I can't take. What kind of bullshit is that? There's got to be a way out. Looks like I've been through here. Yeah, I remember this one. Don't touch the blue stuff. How many skill points do I have? By the way, overwrite that save. I have some skill points. That's important. Because even if you're allowed to have up to 7 crew members on the ship, your command level dictates how many you're allowed.
3 right eyes. Said. BTWRP, I sent you those initial designs you sent me. I finished those, and fixed the lettering.
I did see them, Diz. Thank you. I was gonna hit you up after stream.
But also made a couple extra versions so you can pick which one you prefer.
Where are you hiding? Okay, I got up here, but that's not where I'm supposed to be going. Where am I supposed to be going? There's gotta be a way for me to get further this way then. How do I go further? Alright. We're getting out of the dam. The dam. Damn it, I missed the jump.
Seems we are prepared.
I hate jumping games. So yeah, I do have the advantage of being able to leave the dam. And from what I read, they cannot. Is it inside there that I'm going? Oh, hell no, it's not. I am going to Deliver the interlock to Ekris at that unknown location.
Salutations.
Ah, he's just up on the platform. You telling me I haven't gone up there and seen what that location is yet? Oh, I have now.
I'm triple checking all calculations. We can't get this wrong.
I agree. Can't get this wrong.
This has to work. I have faith.
Glad you have faith.